Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get the last quarter moon in Gemini read. Alright, guys, so the message that comes with this moon is to clear your mind. Okay? Clear your mind. What does that mean? Avoid negative thoughts or negative thinking patterns, even negative patterns within your lifestyle could be significant for some of you. Slow your processing down, okay? Manifest the positive and release the negative. Good things to use at this time are going to be citrine and moonstone for stones, dill and parsley for herbs, and then vanilla and ginger for scent. I got some stones here. You guys, my hands are looking 8 colors of rough, so you guys will get my face today. Sorry. Alright, let's see. Spirits, guides, ancestors. We're going to go Aries through Pisces, zodiac signs for the last quarter moon in Gemini. What do we have? What do we have for Aries collective spirit? What do they need to... The last quarter moon is for releasing, you guys. So what does Aries need to release in order to clear their mind or clear their path? Guys, quick. 6 Cups reversed, y'all. Okay. Y'all have got to stop just running through shit. Like, when you get the 6 of Cups, it's more or less someone from your past or something that you're nostalgic about, okay? So, if you're being told to stop releasing that energy, okay? So, if it was in the upright, I would say leave the exes behind and quit thinking about dumb shit, okay? But you've already done that. So, what Spirit is trying to tell you is that you need to stop just running through shit. Stop just putting it to the wayside and not processing the emotions and the good and the bad that come with those things, okay? So that could be like if you move around a lot, okay? Like process through those moves, the emotional of getting rid of things, of moving past people, places, and things, okay? Process through those emotions because they're hard. Letting go of things is hard. And sometimes if you let all that stack up, after a while, you ain't got nothing left because you are no longer allowing yourself to attach to anything. What else? Ooh, 9 of Wands. Okay. Y'all might be feeling like you need to protect your home. You might be feeling protective of yourself or specifically of other people as well. You may be feeling as if you need to kind of be on guard to a lot of things. So some of you may be, this could be because you're not processing your emotions, you may be extremely defensive or divisive towards people, and you might be particularly like overly concerned with the safety of things. Some of you might have went through a lot of shit in your past where you feel like you have to protect those things. But you still have to process through those emotions. You still have to feel it. Okay? Feel it and release it. Feel it and release it with this moon. Ooh, that flipped quick. We got Just Breathe and the Occult. So your advice is a Cancer card. So just breathe. Some of you through Cancer season may have experienced something like this where you need to just breathe through things, where you need to find that inner emotional calm to get through certain things. June 21st through July 22nd could have been during that time frame when you had to just breathe through things. Okay. You guys are also getting Occult in reverse. So some of you maybe you tried something with the occult and it didn't work. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting off the card, where it's almost as if you had tried to use the occult or tried something with the occult and it didn't pan out as you planned. That does not necessarily mean that it did not work. That just means that something's missing, or it even could go as deep as something got denied. Okay, so maybe you asked your ancestors for something, or you manifested something as being denied because that's not something that's in your higher path. So it may be something that's beyond you at this point. Is why you didn't get what you wanted out of it. Okay. For a lot of you, I feel like at this point, the most important thing you could do is just feel what you need to feel and breathe through that healing process to help yourself. Okay. All right. We are going to move on to Taurus. All right. Collective, Taurus collective. What is going on for the Taurus collective? Spirits, guides, ancestors. What's going on for Taurus? Some of y'all might be having a lot of people play by your house. Like, I'm just gonna openly put that out there because this is now the third time I've tried to do these reads, and it's like everybody just wants to play around your house. Knocking on your door for stupid ass reasons, disturbing your neighbors for no freaking reasons, like just a bunch of fuckery floating around outside. Okay. All right. Ooh, that did a full 360. Ooh, some of you might be having a relationship change because that flipped. It like did all of this in the pile and then landed. Okay, so a lot of you could be experiencing a situation where there's like a turnaround situation where maybe like before with this person that you may have been in alignment with them, and then shit got crazy, and then all of a sudden now shit's starting to make more sense. Now maybe everybody's filling each other's cups and being emotionally available like they should be, which is beautiful, especially for you, Taurus, especially for you. All right, Taurus. What else? What's with the Two of Cups? It's the Hanged Man. Someone changed their perspective. Someone started looking at things differently. They're opening their eyes to something that they weren't open to before. So, could be somebody being more concerned about their health. It could be someone changing the way that they're viewing certain aspects or things that have to deal with. I'm really getting the medical here. Like I'm really feeling so someone's really taking a good look at how they look at what's most important for them to take care of themselves or to take care of the people around them. Okay. There's some sort of like agreement that's reached that realigns everybody back into the same frame of thinking, and that's going to clear out that process. So when you guys are clearing out the negative things, like not looking at it like, oh, this is going to happen because of this reason, when you look at things like this is the best choice for this health cause, for this source of security. Okay, like I really hate this job, I don't want to stay here, but it pays the bills and I can't move on until I find something else. Okay, or I'm going to stay in this job because it offers better health insurance for my partner because they're going through some stuff. Okay, it could be a situation like that. Take it how it resonates for you. Everybody's going to be a little bit different, but that's generally what I'm getting from this read. So that's who this is probably going to most likely resonate for. Somebody may wear sandals, like really strappy sandals on their feet. It's like things got topsy-turvy. Things got topsy-turvy, got spun the fuck around here, and it could have just taken like a little source of support in order for those things to change. Like there could have been probably here in the last 30 days where confirmation there's some sort of change that happened. Like there's some sort of support that is now given that wasn't before, and that could be what's changing what is going on. All right. What is the advice for Taurus spirit? What is the advice for Taurus? What is the advice? The God symbol. And there is nothing noble in being superior to fellow man. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self. Gotta be superior to who. Are you better than you were yesterday? Good. Using that God energy to put things back to order, okay? What powers that you do have, the wisdom that you can use, the creation of new things. Could be like a new routine that's developed, or switching a shift at work, or using creative thinking to make a resolution to a problem. It's also the masculine card, so I'm going to say the masculine in this arrangement here, in this partnership, the masculine is the one that needed to make the change. Okay. All right. We are going to move on to Gemini. All right, Gemini collective, this is your last quarter moon. Okay, so you guys should definitely be feeling it pretty hard here. You're going to be feeling probably have a lot of racing thoughts. Some of you could be feeling as if like there's just a bunch of shit that has no solution to it. Maybe feeling like a whole list of concerns as far as like things that cause your anxiety or things that promote you to stay in a negative mind frame. Could be a lot of shit flying at this point, and it's really gonna push you into that what you need to keep and what you don't need to keep energy right now. And it's probably gonna roll out just like that until the new moon in September. Okay. Again, vanilla and ginger for your scents, dill and parsley for your herbs, using citrine and moonstone for your manifesting, and portents. Okay. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what's going on for Gemini? Ooh, almost wanted to flip. What's going on for Gemini? Page of Wands reversed. Okay. Some of you really have been keeping a very close eye on things that truly matter to you. This could be like keeping a better eye on your kids, or this could be keeping an eye on your partner, really sitting and observing versus just making assumptions. You could be just really going through that mental to-do list of, okay, this is what I need from a partner, and this, and this are not being met. Okay, and you're being observant at this point where you're like, okay, well, they're not giving me what I want, so why aren't they giving me what I want? And now you're at the point of investigating. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that. What can you tell me, Spirit? Ooh, Jesus. Sorry, there's all kinds of stuff going outside this house. But this is the third time I've tried this recording, so whatever happens, freaking happens at this point, because I'm done re-recording. Seven of Wands reverse. Why? With the reversals, Gemmy, y'all are in some really backwards ass energy. You're doing shit that you don't usually do. Typically, it wouldn't be that difficult for you to step up and say something to somebody, but for whatever reason, this is one of those things where it's like it's already been tried. Like you've already tried to make it happen this many times. Like I've already talked to you about this many times. I already told you quit doing it this many times. I've already told you and displayed my discomfort or my misunderstandings or your misgivings of blah 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 blah. And it's still like this one fucking thing that just keeps poking you. Like you're in your little meditative happy bubble, and it's this one thing that just keeps digging at you. And it's like this annoyance. It's this fucking annoyance of knowing that there's still that one thing that can get to you. Okay. I mean, that could be anything from your kids refusing to quit back talking to like a partner deciding that they don't, like they do 6 of the 7 things right, but the one thing that they choose to not change or not do well or not improve on is the one thing that bothers you the most. Advice. Okay. Peace begins with a smile. Okay, so be nice. Be nice. Be nice. At least look like you. At least fake it till you make it look like you're being nice. And then you get Venus with being the planet of love and pleasure. Okay, so with Venus being here, I'm just gonna put it out there because we all know what that is. Okay, that's the planet of love and pleasure. I'm going to tell you that whatever this one thing is that keeps digging at you, it's really the thing that you need the most to feel loved, and you're not getting it. And that's probably what's bothering you the most. To be realistic with you, you need to focus on things that you love, things that bring you pleasure, things that bring a smile to your face. That's what you need to focus on right now. Okay? Okay. Oh, all right. We are going to move on to Cancer. All right, spirits, guides, ancestors. What is going on for the Cancer Collective? What's going on for Cancer? What's shaking for Cancer? 2. Okay. 9 of Cups and Judgment. What the fuck? What y'all up to? You're like sitting here very happy, very self-assured, very confident in your energy, even maybe to the point of being so emotionally happy you want to share it with others. Some of you may have been giving people good news. And then the judgment card comes, okay? So that could be, how do you say it? Um, you could be like at that point where you're just so content and so confident with shit, people are starting to ask questions. To you, it feels like they're passing judgment, but to them, it feels like they're just trying to make a good judgment call on how they can advise you, help you, understand what you're doing, or to just be a part of it. Just be a part of it and be happy with you. They're trying to figure out how they can celebrate it too at this point. And I'm not convinced that they're 100% sure on how to do that. Really not. Alright, spirits, guides, ancestors. What's with the 9? Okay. Oh, 6 of Wands reversed, Queen of Wands reversed. Judgment. Some of you might be going back to an ex. I'm just going to put it out there. Some of you may have gone back to an ex, or you are going back to an ex. There's a lot of people that are really not happy about this. They are feeling as if, like, yeah, like, when things are good, they're good with this person, but when things are bad, they are very bad with this person. This person could be a twin flame to someone. I'm just going to put that out there. But there's a lot of anxiety around something here, okay? So, like, being in that overly confident energy, some of you may have be feeling like you got knocked back here with the Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands reverse. That's almost like something stolen from you energy, and you being, like, so pissed off about it that it's like everything was so cool, so kosher, and then this victory is taken away. So that could have been somebody, like, missing out on a pay raise, somebody being forced to move shifts. It's like shit going up in flames, man. Shit's just going up in fucking flames. And there's very little you can do about it with the Queen of Wands reversed. And that puts you in a very pissed off energy because you manifested it, you put it forth, you displayed it to other people, and for whatever reason, this shit's crashing and fucking burning. This could be a marriage failing. This could be a job not doing what you expected them to do. It could be a relationship that maybe you, like, went back. Oh my god, I just heard it. Okay, so I just heard the gave them a second chance just for them to fuck me over again. Like, that's what I'm hearing, and I don't know what movie that's from. I do not recall, but it's literally like someone standing there and being like, I cannot believe that I did this again. And there's a lot of people passing judgment on what's going on. And I think it's putting you in a very, very high a high energy of anxiety and stress at this point because you're tired of it constantly being this fucking roller coaster, this up, down, sideways, left, right. Like, you can't get to this person, through this person, around this person, over this person. Like, they just constantly stand in your fucking way. Now, whether that's a relationship or that could be someone at work, perhaps, that is kind of in your way about things. It could be a friend in your friend group that just is constantly causing fucking chaos and making shit fucking chaotic. Take it however it resonates for you, but for whatever reason, this person's always fucking around causing fucking shit. Like, it's one of those things where when it's good, it's great. And when it's bad, it's fucking bad. Like, toxic bad. Okay? Really stepping back again with this moon, it is to clear your mind. I would highly suggest making a list of concerns and just taking that time to meditate and go through them. Go through the list of concerns. Talk yourself after you meditate and you're calm and your mind is freed up a bit. Take that list of concerns and really start going down the list. What can you change? What can't you change? What can be improved? What can't be improved? What is expendable and what's not? Advice. See who wealth and luck is coming your way. Good deal. Okay, well, some of you are going to get good news about money messages. See, and look, it's got a fucking list on it. What did I say? Some of you might be getting a form of text message that has, like, it may have the list of shit that needs to be improved on it. You're getting messages about what the fuck is wrong, okay? So that's, whether that's you texting them the fucking issues or them texting you the issues, either way, shit's getting resolved, okay? It's making that list, processing through it, and moving the fuck on. Whether that's having a conversation with somebody, sending a text message, sending the email, whatever the fuck you're doing, okay? But making it happen, Captain. We also get the moon reverse, okay? So for some of you, your intuition may be feeling off at this point. Okay? You're not aligned with your own vibration, which could mean that some of you are feeling low vibrations. Okay? With those low vibrations, a lot of you could really be using like the pick me up at this point. Be careful about how much you're drinking and who you're drinking with. Okay? With Fihu being here, also there's also Dagasa and Naris and Issa on the low vibration card. So if you're signing any paperwork at this point, please make sure that you dot your I's and cross your T's and you know everything about that contract. Read the small print, know it in and fucking out before you sign anything. Okay? Okay. Moving on to Leo. Hello, 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 Leo. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what do we have going on for Leo? What's shaking for Leo? Ooh, that flipped all the way. With a star! Yay! Yeah, finally finding your balance again. See that? So the balance. Really learning where you need to put your depths into and where you need to pour them. Like where can I find a source of happiness and where do I need to renew things? Where can I water the grass to make things grow? Okay. Some of you might be like filling out job applications for a new job, trying to move maybe. Some of you might be jumping back into the dating pool. Hey, hey now. A lot of hope there though. A lot of hope there. Okay, spirits, guides, can you tell me more about this star? Queen of Cups. What I say? What I say? Some of you are really thinking about jumping back in the dating pool. Just make sure that you're keeping yourself grounded, okay? Making sure that you're not getting yourself involved with no fucking energy vampires. Making sure that you're staying peaceful. Making sure that your crown chakra, you're really using your intuition, your third eye to not just look at shit, but analyze shit immediately, okay? Because our subconscious does that fucking for us. But allowing it to do that and processing it are two different things. Like, we see things all the time, okay? Our oh, how do you explain that? Not sound crazy. It's like our eyes pick up things that we see, but we either haven't processed or we don't process it because our subconscious immediately considers it invalid or unnecessary to know. Okay, so like people walk by you on the street. Can you remember the face, height, color of the clothes of every person that walked by you? Not likely. I mean, some people can. Not likely though. Okay, so this is one of those points where when you feel something is off, pay attention. If they're throwing red flags, pay attention. Like if you're applying for a new job and immediately they're like, well, we can't pay you the salary that you want, but we still want you to work overtime and weekends and holidays, and you're just like, come again? Like, I'm coming in with this, and that. Like, I'm experienced in this area, and you are trying to tell me that not only can you not pay me what I know is the going rate, but you also want to involve yourself in my personal time. Okay, pay attention to the red flags. Make sure you're getting a good deal. Okay, make sure you're getting a good deal, no matter what you're doing. Staying in that peaceful place of that confident, radiating point where you know, like, you know your self-worth. You know what is expected in this position during these times, like during the process. Like, if say they give you an interview and they hire you the next day, like, that's suspicious as shit. Most places interview at least twice before they hire you, and they don't jump you from the rip. So that could tell you a lot of things about that company. Like, they're either A, hurting for help real fucking bad, or they really want you as an employee. And using your intuition to, like, just decide which of the two that actually is. And that may take actually, like, going forward with it. Maybe somebody tries to, get in your DM box like, hey, I'm really interested in seeing you, da-da-da. But then they want to take you, say, instead of going to, like, movies and a dinner and movies, they want to take you to, like, some high-end club or take you to the bar and then schedule nothing afterwards. Like, come, use your own discernment, okay? Use your own discernment to understand and know what shit actually is, because people can talk and talk and talk and talk is cheap, okay? Look at the actions of things and pay attention to where the fuck they're moving forward before you step into them, okay? Clearing your mind. Yeah, what did I say? Look at the truth of shit. Look at the truth of shit. I told you, look. truth, foresight, facts, accuracy. Look for the accuracy in things, the truth about what these people are really fucking doing. You also get AWAS in reverse, okay? So, like, traveling a lot at this point, or, like, using unfamiliar forms of transportation is a no-go. Like, do not let them drive you there. Take yourself. There's a lot of change that has already happened, and I think you understand and know where your loyalty should be and should lie. And I think there's a lot of you who are very, very harmonized to your own patterns, your own needs, your own efficiency, and you know how to make those things happen. So if there's people that are trying to step on that shit and step in the way of that shit, like, you're very, like, you know, you know what you need to do to keep yourself healthy. You know what you need to do to keep yourself at peace. And anybody that's coming along trying to disturb that shit, feel free to give them the I don't give a shit. Looks like that. Feel free to give them the I don't fucking care. Okay? Okay. Okay, moving on. Virgo. Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Spirit guides, ancestors. What do we have for Virgo? I miss my Virgo friends. I have not physically seen my Virgo friends in quite some time here. They're at, ooh, see? Energy social. Hold on. Floor star reverse. Really? Come on. Why? Why? Okay, you're getting the star reverse. Right. We're gonna clarify. That's fast. I was just throwing cards. I want one more. Alright, some of you might be experiencing a lot of shit that has to do with your job. They might be making you work late hours, making you kind of burn the candle at both ends of the stick here. And I also get the Five of Swords, so you may be having somebody's doing a lot of bitching. Somebody's doing a lot of nagging, moaning, like a crow. At you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just constantly just fucking with you. Virgos don't like that shit. Okay? I don't really think anybody does, okay? It's not attractive. It's not attractive. People always in your fucking face and trying to make you do things that you don't want to fucking do is not a good place to be in. And that explains why your fucking star's reversed. Like, you're losing hope and faith that a situation is going to be balanced at this point because there's just a bunch of fuckery going on. Some of you might be like having a lot of fights at night. Some of you might be fighting over money, particularly maybe somebody lost their job. Definitely a whole lot of fucking bitching, that's for sure. I didn't even shuffle the advice cards, and there's like 4 that fucking flew out. So we're just gonna take them. We got Fihu, so wealth and luck. Be careful what you sign in. Make sure you read everything. You are not the darkness you endure. You are the light that won't surrender. One more time. One more time. Listen to me. You are not the darkness you endure. You are the light that won't surrender. You need to renew your faith in yourself. The only way out is through Capricorn season, December 22nd through January 19th. That could be a significant time for you guys, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn. For some of you, you may be needing to pay attention to where Capricorn is at in your chart, okay? So that could be why this is going on. This could be a transactional part for you, okay? You also get the moon reverse. So for a lot of you, you're not connecting to your intuition. You need to. You need to. Look at the dark side of things. Really pay attention to them. Why are they nagging? Why are they bitching? Why are they worried about this or that? Why are they making me do things I don't want to do? What's the method to the madness? Pay attention to that. Okay? Alright, we are going to move on to Libra. Okay, Libras. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what's going on for Libra? What is shaking for Libra? Ooh. Justice reversed. Some of you might be going through a period where you're feeling like things aren't going in your favor. The scales aren't balanced, and for some of you, it could be because Someone is having a lot of apathy, like being emotionally unavailable, not accepting the things that you're giving them anymore. Some of you, it could be coming out of that energy of feeling betrayed. And for others of you, it's going to be the Hanged Man reversed, which is a, you're not choosing to change your perspective on things, and you need to. You need to start looking at things from a different angle. Like, step out of your shoes, put yourself in someone else's shoes, and start looking at it from that angle. Okay. Let's clarify. What's the Justice? Why is it reversed? Spirit. The Hanged Man. See? Something is not supportive like it is supposed to be. For those of you who are like going through a court case, maybe you like are having trouble getting a hold of your lawyer. You're not feeling like they're defending you how they should be. Get a new one. Get a new one. If they're not doing what you need them to do to support you, you need to look for a new one. Looking at putting things differently. Maybe some of you refused an offer of help from someone to, like, maybe were offering to get you better representation. Or for some of you, it could be just being, how do you say that? It's like not being supported by the system you're supposed to be supported. So maybe like filing the charges against something, or it didn't work out because it didn't work out to what you wanted it to be. Like, say, for this is just an example, it's coming into my mind, so I'm just gonna give it to you because I've been through some shit like this, so I'm just gonna tell you my experience with it. There's been many times where something has happened and the scales kind of tip, where people do things to you where it's unfair. Okay, it's not equal, it's unbalanced, it's unjustified. Um, Say like getting fired from a job, okay, and say you go to file the unemployment and they're telling you no, and you're not feeling very supported by the system because they're not going to fight for it for you. You have to fight for it yourself. Like, some of you may need to file the appeals for things. Some of you, I've seen situations go down in courtrooms where people plea out of things, and they get like lesser sentences or no jail time at all when they damn well should have. You aren't always going to know everything that is said and done or has happened, okay? So they could be offering them a better deal because of reasonings that you do not know or understand. And yes, it will probably leave you feeling betrayed, but you need to know and understand that it really has nothing to do with you. When they're dealing with you, they're dealing with your situation. And when they're dealing with the other party, they're dealing with their situation. Okay, so you are not always going to know everything that happens in the middle. That's only for the investigative person to know. And it's going to be a person of higher power. It's going to be a person that has experience. So they're going to be able to look at things differently than you do. And I know that sucks and it kind of hurts to hear. But if you're not getting what you want out of a situation, definitely start accepting the help that's being offered. No matter how big or how small, you need to start changing your perspective about things and looking at what is supportive. Okay, is it your family? Is it looking into the Hierophant? It could be literally personally talking to the person that's in charge. You may need to kind of step into the light to understand why, okay? You may need to be having that private discussion with this person or people that know more about what's going on, where you understand what steps it took to get to that conclusion for that person that's in charge, or that person that's deciding whether it's fair or unfair to you. That could be just generally asking the question, why is it being decided this way? Why is it being put to me this way? Okay? With it being the Hierophant and two Hanged Mans here, I'm going to say that this is going to be a difficult process for you to be able to clear out. Okay? You're going to have to process through things here. I think a lot of you already have gone through like the painful part of it. Like the part where you're actually feeling as if someone stabbed you, or if you're feeling as if there's betrayal, okay? Like, you're past the point of being angry about it, but you're not past the point of healing, okay? You still have to heal from this. How you heal from it is completely up to you. That's completely up to you. But whatever you're seeking out to help you heal, it needs to be supportive, okay? That could be going back to your family, focusing more on yourself and not about other things. For some of you, it may be an awakening that kind of pushes you more towards the things that are actually in your higher path. Maybe this was just a fucking detour. It's a goddamn obstacle, okay? You got to figure out a way around it. You have to sit with your concerns, sit with yourself, okay? Don't involve other people at this point. I think the best thing for you to do is to sit with yourself. Sit with yourself and decide what it is that you need to do and what it is that you don't need to do. What do you need to pay for? What don't you need to pay for? What do you need to take steps towards? What don't you need to take steps for? Do you need to react or do you not need to react? Really pay attention to those. We're going to get some advice and then we're going to move on. Advice for Libra. Advice for Libra. That's quick. Yeah, don't be causing no ripples. What did I say? Don't cause no shit. Don't. You also get the sun. Look for the things that bring you joy and happiness, things that are light to you. Some of you may need to get more time in the sun. Some of you might need a beach day, maybe a vacation, okay? Some of you just really need to focus in on your joy and your light. Use the power of the sun. Do what you need to do, okay? Moving on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpios. Scorpio Collective. Scorpios. All right, Spirit's Guidance. Whoa. Jesus Christ. All right, we're just gonna take what flipped because there's like 7 cards out here, but we're just gonna take the 3 that flipped. Woohoo! Correction 4. Okay, Hierophant reversed. Okay, some of you are going through some shit. Some of you are could be arguing with your boss, could be arguing with your partner, could be arguing with your parents, could be feeling like you need to change religion. Some of you might be questioning your own moral code or whatever it is that you follow. Okay. Then we get the 9 of Swords. I'm sorry, the 8 of Swords reversed. Okay, so like you're not feeling trapped anymore. You're not feeling as if you are anxious or pressure to stay where you're at. Like you cut the bounds. Okay, like she's stuck in place. You know what I'm saying? Like you're past that point. You're past that point of feeling stuck and trapped and shit. You're no longer looking at that. You've been doing your investigating here with the Page of Wands, investigating things that you want to know about. And then the Empress. Okay, some of you could be dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, a Leo, a Taurus, a Libra. But you're moving past it. You're moving yourself towards the things that you want, towards things that are going to bring you abundance, towards things that are bringing you the security that you need. Okay. All right, for a while now, it could have been feeling like shit's on fire, like things are going down in smoke a little bit here. My right ear is ringing really hard. So for a lot of you, you could have been having ancestral connections. Pay attention if your ears start ringing and pay attention to which ear it's ringing in. For me, when I get that, that's not only confirmation, but that's telling me that there's awareness beyond what we know, beyond what we understand. And I'm taking it with the 2 of Wands and the 6 of Wands both here reversed. There's a lot of things that you've moved towards that you wanted, what you felt like you needed in order to make your plan succeed, and for whatever reason, those things are faltering. Like when things went down in smoke, you very easily got yourself the fuck out of shit, okay? And then you started investigating the things that you want, and you put a plan forth, but nothing ever goes as planned with the situation. Somehow or another, you're still remaining abundant here, or you're moving yourself towards abundance. You guys got a very interesting reading here. I'm curious too. Okay. Yeah. Oh. For some of you, you have planted seeds of intention. That's cute. I feel like you walked away from materialism here too with the Eight of Cups. I feel like a lot of you have walked away from what you've walked away from the shit that really doesn't fucking matter. Like you don't care anymore about the shit that's not important. The only thing that's important is your source of stability, things that move you towards your abundance, to your higher path, to your highest good. That is all you're worried about. Like anything that steps in the path of that or makes you feel like you're unjustified in what the fuck you're doing, like you are far past the point of letting that shit matter to you. And that's beautiful. Even if it does mean that like relationships are going down in smoke, maybe people don't agree with you and you're like, okay, well, agree to disagree or walk away, and you may never speak to that other person again, and that's okay by you. You don't care. You're not letting it interfere with your path. You're not, and it could be like burning bridges with business in some way, shape, or form, where maybe there was an option to make a plan with this person, or there was like a some sort of deal that could have been made with them, like there's plans, you know what I mean? But when your plans and their plans do not match anymore, like you're on two different vibrations, okay? They're going right and you're going left, and you can't you can't make it mean the same. I mean, yes, there's yin and yang to everything, but when there are two separate goals, but you're using the same plan to get in two different directions, that's like putting two addresses in your GPS and expecting to end up at the same location. It's not. You put in two separate locations. They're going to go where they're going. You're going to go where you're going. Do you see what I'm saying? I think you're tracking. Give up the materialism, plant your seeds of intention, okay? If you want your abundance, you're going to have to fucking tell it. Tell it to the ancestors, tell it to other people around you. Plant your seeds of intention. Even if it's just a tiny seed. Could be something as simple as, okay, you went to go to da-da-da's house party, okay, and they work for blah, blah, blah company, okay? Plant that seed of intention. It doesn't mean you have to accept a job offer from them. It doesn't mean that you're getting on and fucking applying for it, but just planting that seed like, oh, well, what is your business about? Well, what do you do? Okay? Showing that interest in getting that information that you need to know later on down the road, maybe you could involve yourself or that could be part of your plan. Okay? Gibu, your advice. There are gifts. There's exchanges for sacrifices. Watch what you sign. Read all of the small print, have it checked over by somebody that's professional and knows what the fuck they're looking at. Do not sign any contracts at this point without knowing exactly what the fuck they are. Dot your I's, cross your T's. We also got easy to obtain is easy to surrender. If it's too easy, it's probably really easy to lose too. If it was too easy to get it, it's too easy to lose it. And Pluto, regeneration and transformation. Okay, some of you need to pay attention to where your Pluto's at in your chart. Some of you may be just going through a period where you are regenerating or transforming. Especially if it's about making things not just grow, but making them grow so well that they're able to regenerate themselves. It's looking into passive incomes, um, building businesses that are self-sufficient. Maybe perhaps even looking into self-sufficiency. Maybe you're looking into like buying property where you can build like a self-sustaining um, home or business. Okay, really looking into some shit, and it's important, especially if you plan on putting things forward and being in that abundant mind frame. Being an empress is hard, dude. It's hard. She's the queen of queens. Or for some of you that are masculine, it's going to be being the king of kings. Okay, it's fucking hard. Especially if you're trying to continuously make profit, continuously make things regenerate. It's exhausting. Okay? So making sure that you have the right things in place to make those things happen is extremely important. Again, easy to obtain, easy to surrender. It's easy to get, it's easy to lose. Pay attention to what you're signing. Make sure that if you are making a sacrifice, that you're getting a gift in return. Okay? Ain't nothing free in this life. All right. Those are the messages I have for you guys. Moving on to Sagittarius. All right. Sagittarius collective, spirits, guides, ancestors, what do we have going on for Saggies? What do we have going on for Saggies? That's quick. 4 coins reversed. How interesting. 4 pentacles reversed. Some of you might have had to dip into your savings. Some of you might have taken an L money-wise loss. Some of you could have purchased property. For some of you, you may have had to like get into your retirement funds from you. So cashing out a 401k, cashing in stocks, something like that. Let's see. 6 of Wands, something victorious. All right. It was probably a hard process. Well fought. Well fought is what I'm going to say, because it's also bringing in the Ace of Cups here. Some of you are getting like an emotional success, fulfillment, or new beginning out of the situation that's at hand. Whatever it is that you had to take the money L on or dip into things for, like you had to let go of something that you held dear, okay? Specifically things that are tangible. Things you could touch, taste, hear, smell. Something was given to win some sort of metaphorical battle here, where some of you, this could have been like, for example, it could have been like a divorce situation where you gave up the house and you had to pay to move somewhere else, and now you're getting an emotional new beginning from it, because it's a fresh start. It's a fresh start. You get to reattach and learn to love new things. This is actually really beautiful. It may not feel beautiful going through this situation. It's going to feel hard. It's going to feel like shit's on fire at some points. It's going to feel like people are spotlighting everything about you. But at the end of it, you are going to be pushed into this emotional newness that's good. Okay? My heart space hurts for y'all. My heart chakra. It hurts. But it's going to be good. It's going to be good in the end. Difficult, but good. Ooh. Peace begins with a smile. Be careful about people who are smiling at you right now. People that are being nice don't necessarily have a reason to be being that way. Pay attention to that. Also, we get the moon card, your intuition. So intuitively, you probably already know what's coming, but use your intuition. If you're dreaming about things, if things are being spotlighted, pay attention to what they're paying attention to. Okay? Also, self-reflection at this point. Understanding why it upsets you to lose things, why it upsets you to change, why it upsets you to move things around, or to sacrifice things in order to get new things. Like, you have to give to receive. Understanding and knowing the concept of that, especially when you're manifesting, and especially those of you who use moon magic to do so. Really understanding what it is you're asking for. Okay? All right, those are the messages that I have for you, Sag. Moving to Capricorn. All right, Cappies. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what's going on for Capricorn? Hi. Okay, let me take it. Knight of Wands. All right, what y'all doing? Moving towards some shit. Pushing through some shit. Y'all are making some actions. You're taking some actions. You're doing it hot, quick, and in a fucking hurry. It's towards things that you want, things that are important to you, things that you're passionate about. Okay. Let's see. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what is this Knight of Wands? Ooh. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, some of you could be looking for a job. Some of you might be looking for a new source of income. You might be taking on like a side hustle. Maybe you're moving towards really making that side hustle work out. Ooh, 5 of Cups. Fuck. Okay, it's going to involve some emotional sacrifice here. You can't be crying over spilled milk for shit that didn't work out or shit that's not working out. Now, you're really taking that action to move towards things that you actually care about, to try to make new financial beginnings for yourself. In the process of doing that, you're hitting this 5 of Cups where you're almost crying over spilled milk. Like, you need to, I'm not going to say bury the past. You need to heal, process it, heal from it, and then move forward. But for a lot of you, this process is going to be very painful. You're going to need a lot of self-isolation to really get your thoughts in order. Someone needs to know. Plant the seed of intention. Really make sure you know and understand, like, what's important to you may not be important to other people. So maybe just kind of poking the bear, figuring out who has the same alignments with you. Who do you have allegiance with, and who you do not. Because the people that have the same end goal as you at the end of it are going to be the people that help you. Oh, be humble. During Leo season, y'all might have had to stay humble about some stuff here. Okay? So yesterday was the last day of Leo season, August 22nd. Okay? It says be humble. So we might be dealing with a Leo. Challenges or opportunities. Which are they? You may be being challenged at this point. You could be coming up to meet the challenge. Is it a challenge or is it an opportunity? Which is it? Figure that out. You're going to have to know and understand that with every challenge comes opportunities. Opportunities to help, opportunities to receive help, opportunities to be fair or be unfair, to win or lose. Okay? Also, you get AWAS. So for some of you, there's going to be some sort of transportation that's important. Like some of you, you might be looking for a new car. Okay? You might be looking for a new way to harmonize things within your life. So you might be looking for new loyalties. You might be looking for new changes. Okay? There are changes. There are loyalty switch-ups that are coming. Again, is it a challenge or is it an opportunity? Okay? Paying attention to those that align with you. Paying attention to being humble to people regardless of whether you think they are going to help or if they are going to harm. Staying away from the people that you, once you have used your discernment and you have decided, are they good, are they bad, are they with me, are they against me, like really using your discernment with those and understanding like who needs to be on your team and who does not. Bury the hatchet with it. Okay? Right. Alright, moving on to Aquarius. Alright, Aquarius Collective. Aquarius. Spirits, guides, and ancestors. What's going on for Aquarius? The Empress. Okay. Queen of Queens. What are y'all dealing with? What y'all doing? What are you up to? Whatever it is, it's creating abundance. That's for sure. There's definitely... Yeah, you changed your perspective on something. Got more security along the way. Took action towards things that you wanted. Some of you might have like filled out job applications, you know. Maybe got more family support towards things. You might have kind of been a pain in the ass about something and got away with it. Got your way out of whatever it was you were arguing about. Like, this is really being like a pain in the ass to somebody so that they understand that you're moving towards things that are important to you. Things that will create that infinite source of abundance. There's enlightenment here. It's like a perpetual shift. You're like putting yourself back into alignment the hard way by forcing yourself to step out of the box and understand the perspective of all of it versus just what you want. Okay, that's a big step. Not just paying attention to what's important to you, but what's important to everyone. And by everyone, it could be anywhere from the people in your household to your friends group to your partner, you and your partner, your entire family group, to up to anything to do with like the whole world. You just really changed your perspectives on things, and you're taking a hot, quick action towards moving to those abundant things, which is good. That's very good, especially when Aquarius makes up your mind. Y'all are so tactical. Goals. Goals. You made goals. Look at you. Some of you might be having to take a journey. You're getting ready to, okay? Put this sigil on you when you're traveling. Okay? It will help guide you towards things that are important. And if you put this on your person and all of a sudden you feel like you shouldn't be going somewhere, pay attention to that. Alright, something may have been, your goals might have shifted during the time of the full moon. especially for you guys, because your full moon was in, it was a full moon, super moon, blue moon in Aquarius. This was on the 19th, 18th, 19th, depending on where you're at. Okay, that was when shit started shifting for you. Okay. By the time the next moon comes around, if those things are still important to you, if you still feel like that's your best way to move towards your highest path, pay attention. Okay. Ooh, first quarter moon could be a time of importance to you guys as well. A lot of you are really not absolving yourself in the moon energy here. We also get Swahilu, which is the happy rune, the sun rune. There's some sort of success here. Like, you've created some sort of success here. And then we get Onezo, joy and success. You are really moving, like pushing and moving towards things that are going to make you happy. I'm so proud of you guys right now. Yeah. Letting go of things that are untrustworthy, unreliable, releasing the bad, and absorbing the good of things. Some of you are really endorsing your masculine side and just letting wayward with, like, you're no longer showing people servitude. You're no longer letting your cultural development decide what is appropriate and inappropriate for you. You're deciding it for yourself, your own heart, your own wants, your own needs, your own build-up, okay? Also, Libra season can be important for you guys, the open-up season, all right? So that's September 23rd through October 22nd. Or some of you could be dealing with a Libra. What do we have here? We got a lot of Aries up in here. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Some of you might also be dealing with Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Cancer. What was the other one? Yeah, lots of fire energy here. Lots of sun power, lots of fire energy here. Some of you need to pay attention to where maybe your fire signs are within your own birth chart. That could be significant for you as well. Especially learning where you can use those to create that infinite energy to fuel you. Okay? All right, we're going to move on to Pisces. There we go. All right. Pisces, spirits, guides, ancestors, what's going on for Pisces? Pisces collective. What's going on? On for Pisces. Page of Pentacles. Okay, some of you might be getting a message about your money. Some of you might be taking baby steps towards money. Some of you might be like getting yourself into like an entry level position, even though you qualify for a higher one. Maybe you're just like kind of dipping your toes in a situation here. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles reverse. You're not in no type of hurry when it comes to like a money situation. So some of you might be like squared away financially, but you're looking into new things that you could do for money, or could be like filling out an application for a higher position, like where you know and understand that you're the more immature of the choices. Like, you maybe don't have as much experience as other people, or maybe you have to go do a certification for it. But at the end, you make more money, but you're not worried about making the money right now. You're just worried about getting yourself in that better position. Okay. The wheel reverse here, it's really taken a gamble. For some of you, it may be good and it may be bad. It's kind of a 50-50, and then we get the 10 of wands here. Oh boy. Some of you might have to travel to train. Some of you may have to move. Some of you may be moving in order to accept a position like that. Maybe you have to, say you want to get like your journeymans, okay? Like maybe now you're already like a plumber or an electrician. This is a situation where like somebody wants to go get their journeymans, where they can do everything anywhere. Okay, this is taking those steps towards it. So maybe you're having to leave to go get training. Or for some of you, you may get there and decide, you know what, I don't want to do all of this. I just want to go back to doing what I was doing before. It's going to be a split. Take it how it resonates for you. Advice here for Pisces. Advice for Pisces. Forgiveness sets you free, Leo season, July 23rd through August 22nd. Forgiveness sets you free. For Pisces, forgiveness is hard. I'm just going to openly put that out there. Like for a Pisces do not, they may forgive, but they will never forget. It is very difficult to do that. So something may have happened during the Leo season for that card to come out, or you guys might be just dealing with a Leo. More for advice for Pisces. Yeah. Make sure that you're moving towards goals that are important for you. Okay? Some of you might be manifesting backwards goals at this point, or some of you may be not moving towards your goals at all at this point. Careful with that energy. Confirmation. Careful with that energy. Very careful with that. Making sure that you're actually busting moves that need to be done, whether they feel like they're a good choice or a bad choice. As long as they're moving towards your end goal, that's what's important. Okay? Making sure that you're staying motivated, staying on task, making sure that your money actually does stay right. Like, don't be taking no gambles at this point. I wouldn't be doing that. Okay? All right. Those are the messages that I have for you guys. If they resonate, please do hit the like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment. If you'd like a personal reading, my info is in the description box below the video. And with that, I will wish you all lots of love and light.